नमस्कार। और अब आपको लेकर चलते हैं सिंगापुर, जहां उत्तर प्रदेश का निवेश रोड शो आयोजन चल रहा है।
Respects the investors' work ethics and punctuality. It is this very commitment to efficiency and reliability that has enabled Uttar Pradesh to be ranked as the #1 state in the ease of doing business, driven by decisive reforms and digital-first governance. At the core of this transformation is Nivesh Mitra, the state's single-window investment platform, delivering over 500 integrated services to more than 1.9 million users. The confidence of the investor is further strengthened by 115 dedicated Udyami Mitras providing end-to-end hand-holding, 5 sector-focused desks and 8+ country desks supporting international investors. Uttar Pradesh also has a clear demographic advantage in the country and is powered by India's largest and youngest talent pools, and supported by a strong ecosystem of premium technical institutions, universities and skill development centers. This isn't potential. It's performance, scaling with speed. Invest in Uttar Pradesh. Come, partner with India's growth engine.
I believe the words lead, build and deliver capture the essence of the transformation that has happened in Uttar Pradesh. To delve deeper into the roadmap, the focus sectors and the investment opportunities in the government of Uttar Pradesh, I invite Shri Deepak Kumar, the Infrastructure and Industrial Development Commissioner of the government of Uttar Pradesh, to deliver his presentation.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of our Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Finance Minister, Honorable Minister for Industries and the whole UP delegation, I welcome you all. It is indeed a privilege to welcome such a illustrious gathering. I'll take you through a very short presentation on what UP has done, and we will show you what all potential is there. So we have population-wise, we had 250 million, almost if it was a country, 5th largest country. Land area of 243,000 square kilometers. Economy, 350 billion US dollars, our GSDP. And the population, it's the largest consumer base. We constitute 17% of the national population. 56% of it is young, providing you the opportunity to skill them as you want them. And we have excellent connectivity, be it roads, expressways, or airports. We have 16 operational airports. 4 of them are international. One, the largest in Southeast Asia, is coming up at Jewar. It will be operational from next month. 55% of India's expressway is in Uttar Pradesh. Why Uttar Pradesh is the next global industrial engine? We are an export hub, 26.10 billion Singapore dollars. The merchandise export, this is the figure in 23-24. It has seen a 102% rise in last 7 years. We have a very robust MSME sector. 70% of the state's total merchandise exports is from this sector. 9.6 million registrations are there in MSME. 55% of mobile phones are manufactured in UP. This is the national figure, 55% of the phones that are being manufactured. And data center 644 megawatts capacity is right now existing there in Uttar Pradesh. And if you see the graph on the right, the growth has been phenomenal. We have grown, post-COVID, we have grown at 16%, while the national average is 14%. So we are already accelerating ahead of the national average. And from 16, 17 to right now in last 8 years, the growth has been 2.2 times. This is our GSDP. You can see the average growth rate, and post-COVID, as I said, it is 16%. We are ranked second in export preparedness index. We have 75 export clusters. Each district has a ODOP, one district, one product scheme. Of the two states, UP is one which has a defense corridor, and we have 6 nodes. We will be explaining that further. We have 27 IMLCs, Integrated Manufacturing and Logistic Centers, clusters. We are leader state in logistics, leading state in implementing business reforms. Number of factories you can see, it has gone 3 times since 2003, and it has doubled since 2016-17. Right now we stand at 31,000. So every year, the figures we have given for every year, you can see 23-24 it is 3,200, 24-25 3,644, 25-26 is a 3,932. We are showing you the land bank that is available. It is spread throughout. Most of you may be familiar with Noida, Greater Noida, Yamuna Expressway Authority, but the land banks, industrial land bank is spread throughout. You have the Expressway Authority, and we have 27 IMLCs spread there. The land bank of 12,500 acres is there. UPCDA, which is the State Industrial Development Authority, has a land bank of 10,000. The defense corridor, as I said, this has 6 nodes, and you can see those 6 nodes. We have about 5,000 acres there. Bundelkhand, the Bundelkhand Industrial Development Authority, BIDA. The BIDA is being developed, which will be bigger than Noida. It has 56,000 acres. And Yamuna Expressway, already you are aware, it has about 3,300 square kilometers is under notification. It is being acquired. Now we come to the fact that it is said that we are a landlocked state, but that disadvantage is no more. With Honorable CM's direction, as I said, expressways, national highways crisscross the whole state, and with the access of those expressways and with our policies, which subsidizes the freight, you are at any of the largest export hubs in 18 hours or 48 hours. You can see those distances yourself. The freight corridor runs through UP. The western and the eastern freight corridor, they diverge in Uttar Pradesh, near Jewar Airport, near Dadri. And you see 33% of the freight corridor runs through UP. So that is a big advantage that takes you to the ports. 47 stations out of 115 stations of the corridor, that is based in Uttar Pradesh. So that gives us a big advantage. And we are developing a cargo hub near Jewar. These are the priority sectors. You can have a pick. Electronics and IT. You see 200 plus electronics manufacturing companies are operational. 42% of them have been added in the last 20 months. The emerging and upcoming sectors like semiconductors and data centers, we have a presence there already. Global capability centers, Noida is a strong hub. It is an established one, and we are promoting that. We have a specific policy for that. I will be taking you through that. We have a pharma park coming up and a medical device park, pharma park in Lalitpur, in Bundelkhand, and medical device park in Noida. Tourism and hospitality, if you look at the footfall, tourist footfall, it has been growing in UP. If you leave out Kumbh, that is a phenomena. If you leave out Kumbh, about more than 20% growth is there year on year in tourism industry. We already are very strong in textile, apparels and footwear, sports goods production. That is being strengthened. EV automobiles, 14 to 60% of the sale is in Uttar Pradesh. We have defense and aerospace. As I said, 6 nodes are there. BrahMos, the missile, is made in Uttar Pradesh. Now we have 34 policies. The mother policy and the main policy is Industrial Investment and Employment Promotion Policy of 2022. But I'll restrict myself to 2 policies. You can see on the right side, there is a Foreign Direct Investment Policy. Anyone who is coming through FDI route, Fortune Global 500, Fortune India 500 companies, they can avail of this policy. The incentives in this policy are land rebate. You get a upfront land rebate. Capital subsidy is there. Stamp duty exemption is there. SGST refund is there. Capital interest subsidy is there. And electricity duty exemption is there. EPF reimbursement, transportation subsidy, R&D incentives, skill development subsidy, they are also part of this. These are the 34 plus sectoral policies which I was talking about. They are the best in the country. We see to it that whatever any state is offering, we include it in the policy. Now I come to what I was talking about, the FDI policy. If you look at it, these are the salient features. And more than that, you can customize it. Any of the concessions or rebates or subsidies that you want, that can be provided under this policy. So you have front-end lab subsidy up to 80%. If it is in Western UP, it is 75%. If it is in other parts, Bundelkhand or Eastern UP, it goes up to 80%. Capital subsidy up to 35% in 7 annual installments. Net SGST refund, 100% stamp duty and registration fee waiver, 100% exemption of electricity duty, green industry incentive up to 54,000 SGD, logistics subsidy up to 43,000 SGD, skill subsidy, training for 500 persons, refund of patent registration fees, grant for setting up of R&D centers or center of excellence, and industrial housing up to 2.15 million SGD. Just as an illustration, we have put in this slide. So if you are coming in, and it becomes operational once you invest more than 100 crores. That is 13.93 million SGD. So if you are putting up a unit, say in Noida, Greater Noida, the western part, so you get on land subsidy, you get 75% subsidy. So 75 million SGD is your incentive. Effective cost is 25 million SGD, and it is upfront. The capital subsidy is 30%. So 30% is off. Effective cost for you is 70 million SGD, and this can go up to 35% if you put it in another region. And 100%, as I said earlier, 100% is SGST refund, attractive skill development incentives. You get to customize it. You choose the guys who are going to work at your unit, and you skill them. 100% exemption in electricity duty, 100% exemption of stamp duty, incentive for setting up effluent treatment plant, land subsidy at the time of allotment. As I said, it is upfront. SGST benefit for a period of 10 years, and electricity duty exemption and skill development subsidy for 5 years. Capital subsidy in 7 equal annual installments. So this is, in a nutshell, the FDI policy. The next relevant policy that we thought will interest you, though we have 34 policies, but 2 policies we are taking up. The next is the GCC policy. The sector highlights are, we are 6th, UP is 6th position in software exports in India. GCC hub for software and tech sector is already there in Noida, Greater Noida area. We have 6 software technology parks operational in Noida, Meerut, Lucknow, Kanpur, Agra, and Prayagraj, serving around 300 registered IT units. 3 parks are under development. Noida has about 14% office space of the country, and that is at competitive metro pricing. Now, under the policy, what we are offering is land subsidy of 30 to 50%, again, depending on the region you are coming in, of capital subsidy. Capital subsidy is 25% of eligible investment up to 25 crores, that is about 5.38 million SGD. Interest subsidy of 5% on loans up to a maximum of 22,000 SGD for 5 years. 100% exemption or reimbursement of stamp duty. OPEX subsidy of 20% on lease, bandwidth, power up to 17.20 million SGD per year. Payroll subsidy of up to 2,674 SGD per employee per year for 3 years. So this is the SGD policy, the GCC policy. Now, there is a huge potential under tourism, as I said, and we have the Buddhist circuit and famous places, that religious places you have heard, that is there. Ecotourism is another opportunity. For investment facilitation, we have Nivesh Mitra, Nivesh Sarthi, and online incentive management system. So as soon as you are planning to invest, you apply online, and we assign a relationship manager to you. He handholds you. He takes you through the whole process till you set up the unit, and even after that. These are a few of the companies that are with us. And we are also developing an area by the name Singapore City in Yamuna Expressway Authority. And it's about 500 acres, proximity to international airport. As you see, Sector 7, it is just next to the Jewar International Airport. And the land use will be mixed land use with world-class urban planning. 70% will be industrial, 13 commercial, residential 10%, institutions 5%, and amenity 2%. Potential sectors for you would be medical devices, electronics, semiconductors, automotive components, AI and robotics, logistics and warehousing, aviation-linked industries. And we come to the last slide. I'd like to sum up that there is rule of law. Honorable CM sir has ensured that. And the first beneficiary is law and order. And contract enforcement naturally flows from the systemic improvements have been brought in, ease of doing business, deregulation, stronger institutions, and there is no reading between the lines. So there are no fine prints for you. You come in and invest. As I said, population, we have the largest consumer base, 56% in working population, 8,000 higher institutions and technical institutions, 2 lakh STEM graduates, and there is, as I said, a scheme for skilling. Under infra and connectivity, 55% of the expressways, largest railway and road network, 60 domestic and 4 international airports. Jewar International Airport is coming up. National Waterway #1, the first waterway authority is with us. As I said, MMLP is the multimodal logistic park is being developed in the Jewar area. And we have the largest industrial land bank available for allotment. And it is a policy-driven industrialization that we are following, 34 policies, best and ease of doing business, deregulation. We are the front-runner state, the top state, dedicated relationship manager. I have talked about country and sector-focused desks. We have a desk for Singapore. And access, we are all very accessible. Starting with the Honorable CM, you can see his accessibility. You send him a mail and you get an appointment and you meet him. Economy, I'll just sum up. Agriculture, we have 11% of the agricultural land, 21% of agri-produce. Largest producer, we are in wheat, rice, potato, sugarcane, dairy. GSTP estimation is 36 lakh crores. Growth is accelerating more than the national average. We have the largest budget. We have the largest infra spend of any state in consecutively. For last 4-5 years, UP has been spending about 18 to 20% of its budget in infra creation. We are a revenue surplus state, one of the few states. We are very strong fiscally, and we aspire to be $1 trillion economy with your support. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for the comprehensive overview of the government of Uttar Pradesh's policy framework. Now, we'd like to hear from an investor, and we have Mr. Bob Chi, the CEO for Asia Pacific for SATS. I invite him to the dais to share your experience of investing in UP.
Honorable Chief Minister, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, namaste. You know, it gives me a lot of honor to be able to come here to share our experience as an investor, but most importantly, as a partner of Uttar Pradesh. Foremost, I want to thank the Chief Minister himself for taking time to visit SET's cargo hub this afternoon. Really, this is a sign of his commitment and personal attention to foreign direct investment and his commitment to ensure that our investment in Singapore will be a successful one. Now, you know, we have invested quite large. We have made a commitment to invest very large in Uttar Pradesh. For your information, we are committed to invest up to 4,500 crores already in Uttar Pradesh over the course of 4 phases of our development. We have already invested close to 1,000 crores already in the new Jeva airport. We are building a spanking new cargo facility that will raise and elevate the standards of Jeva Airport into an international one. More importantly, after this 1,000 crores, I think maybe because you all convert that in Sing dollars, right? So, okay, it's about 150 million. And I'm pleased to let the CM know that immediately we will be investing another 600 crores to develop adjacently an integrated cargo logistic park, side by side to the integrated, what they call that, the cargo terminal. So we are indeed fully invested in Uttar Pradesh. That's our commitment. Now, SETS, through our joint venture, AI SETS, is the one that is making this investment. And many of you will ask, why has SETS decided to make this investment? Very simple. There are only 3 reasons why we have decided to do that. And our investment narrative is simple. Number 1, we are highly bullish about the growth prospects of Uttar Pradesh. It's driven by its growing agricultural, industrial, and services base. Over the past decade, the state's air cargo volume has also nearly grown 5-fold, expanding at a strong double-digit compounding rate. Uttar Pradesh is